Hello everyone, welcome back to the battlefield. Siege Ryan here. We are playing on the Pauper video. We are playing more Spirit Mascot because this is probably the optimal build around what people want to do with Spirit Mascot. So if you're not familiar with it, it's the card from Strixhaven saying whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, put a counter on the Spirit Mascot. So with that engine and that idea, we did play some mid-range lists with like Lunark Veteran and the Sacred Cat, but what the online meta was looking at is using these Eidolons. So the text of the cards don't matter too much, but you probably watch one of these matches and they do come up, is that the bottom text of these Eidolon cycle cards is they are returned from your graveyard to your hand if you play a multicolored spell. So this works with essentially Spirit Mascot and Tireless Tribe. Tireless Tribe was already a combo deck, but now we have this really cool like mid-range build with the Spirit Mascot, just a giant creature. Tireless Tribe says discard a card and gets +0/+4. So the idea is you discard a bunch of cards out of your hand, make this like so you count up in 4 multiples. So you make this a 1/21, and then you use this little card over here called Inside Out, and it swaps the power and toughness, and you deal 21 damage to them. So a very powerful card, cycles through itself, but you might notice that it is a multicolored card. So you don't have to sometimes discard your whole hand. If you have these Eidolons, you can just discard a bunch of Eidolons, cast Inside Out on the stack, they come back, discard them again, and then get in. So you're not really sacrificing those mulligans, those crazy mulligan hands and stuff like that. You go, oh, I need to keep a hand of 7. Not really. You can mull down to 5, get a good hand, and then use these Eidolons to essentially still do the combo. The beauty about the Eidolons is that they come back with multicolored spells. So we have Spirit Mascot, we have Thrilling Discovery, which is an oldie but a goodie. So when you discard a card, discard 2 cards, you draw 3 cards. So you cast this card, you have Eidolons at the graveyard, they come back. You can discard 2 Eidolons and then draw 3 fresh cards. So it was very powerful. And then the new card, Pursue the Past from Strixhaven. So again, the flashback's pretty good. You can use the flashback again because that leaves a card from the graveyard, but also same kind of thing. Cast that, Eidolon goes on trigger, goes back to your hand. Discard it with the Pursue the Past, you draw 2 fresh cards, which is pretty good. And naturally, I feel like this is a pretty good deck lined up against Burn because all these discard spells gain life randomly. So you just have an opening hand with all these Windscarred Craigs and whatnot, and you're just gaining like, oh, I just have 7 life in my hand already, whilst I'm already enacting my game plan. On top of that is Sneaky Snacker makes sense with Thrilling Discovery and Pursue the Past, and works with Spirit Mascot well. Also a great discard outlet for Tireless Tribe. You just discard it, comes back off the draws. The cards that I'm kind of interested in that I haven't really used much of is just running like a 2 of Lauren's Escape, obviously for the combo. It's running 2 Flings. I guess you can do the Inside Out. If you don't have an Escape Tunnel for the Tireless Tribe, you can then fling the Tireless Tribe at them. I think the other thing is as well is sometimes you might just get like a 10/10 Spirit Mascot, and you can attack for 10 and then fling the rest for the rest of the damage. 2 Lightning Axes, which I actually really like, especially with these Sandstorm Eidolons. You know, you discard those and then you play like a Pursue the Past next turn. And it's just handled very cleanly, things like the Terrors and whatnot. You know, you just deal 5 to it, get off the board. And 1 Prismatic Strands, which I actually think maybe this could come up a little bit more. But this deck 5-0'd, so I'm going with the gut for that. If you do enjoy these videos, please feel free to like and subscribe. There's ways to support me in my description anyway. And yeah, I'm very keen to play this deck. I think it's a very powerful deck and it's 5-0'd a fair bit. This is obviously a deck that 5-0'd on the deck dumps. I've put the deck list below and just credited the author as well. Without further ado, I think we should just jump into some games. I'll see you in the first one. This hand's good. This hand's good. We do start with the Crag, which is a little bit sad, but we can do Crag, Tireless Tribe. And I think we even then just, maybe we don't do the Tireless Tribe just yet because we don't really have a lot of the combo, but we just go Crag, and then go like a Thrilling Discovery, get rid of the Sneaky Snacker. I think that's probably the best way to use it, I'd probably say. Just get something on the board. So it looks like we're playing against Burn. I wouldn't mind getting some extra action from stuff. So, yeah, we can do a lot more next turn. Let's just go to this. We could discard 2 cards. I'm kind of in line more with just discarding. No, we can just get rid of this Crag. We don't need this Crag. Although gain life is nice. Discard you. I want to be able to do 2 things next turn. Let's just discard the Crag. That's nice. Very nice card. So we go Tireless Tribe, and then we can discard the strands and draw 2 freshies. I like. And we're gaining life off these pursuits, so we just keep playing these. I feel like Madness Burn could actually be a good matchup, to be honest. This might not be Madness Burn though. It could be something else. It is Madness Burn. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad. We're both gaining so much life. So let's just go play land. Probably should have played the mountain there, but we'll play the Tireless Tribe. I'm just doing this in this order. It doesn't really matter. They don't have any darts that they can use. And then we'll attack the 2. I actually want to kind of keep the strands in our hand because we can keep this alive very easily. And the Eidolon's just free to do this. That's what I'll do. Let's just gain a bunch of life, you know? Aim of the game. All right. We got the combo now. So if they tap out... I mean, the issue is we can't really strands and do this. So we can wait till like a turn 5 kind of situation. But if they do tap out, we can just cook them big time. Big time cook off here. All right, well, there's an Epicure. I think we attack and, yeah, if they, you know. They're doing a blood token now. Sneaky Snacker. Yeah, again, honestly, I think we attack. If they don't do anything, we just discard like something random. Be on our way. I'm just thinking I could play this Faithless Looting. I think we just attack with both. If they don't block the Tireless Tribe, they're cooked here. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, they're just cooked. So they have to block. And we just discard our planes. I want to hold on to the strands, to be honest, you know. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll just win the game then. And then how much is this? Is 13, and we'll just discard. Faithless Looting. This on the stack. We get back the Eidolon. Discard the Eidolon. There you go. In with the damage. This is how we're meant to play. This is how the game works, baby. All right. We're definitely like can be combo. We can go kind of either way, I think. I don't think we need the flings per se. I don't think we need the lightning axes. I think we can relatively race them, even if we get like a giant spirit mascot. And we got these prismatic strands as well to keep us alive. We can discard outlet down to. Now this looks like a good hand, but it's not. It's quite clunky. If we had a thrilling discovery, sure. But yeah, this hand's good. We ways to gain life. We can smooth out our hand. I think we just bottom the escape tunnel and then we just start going nuts on these draws. So we'll keep this. Sorry, escape tunnel. I want to keep these Lawrence escapes so we can get them with the Tireless Tribe. And I guess the escape tunnel helps with that. Man, these cards are so good. It's just like we have like life gain of 6 and our combo's like relatively fast. So it's like a good happy medium, you know. We've got gain 7 here. All right. We're going to start with Pursue because I still want all these cards. And then we can slowly start trying to get these other Eidolons and whatnot. Crazy to me that these Eidolons are common. Absolutely wild. And being on the play though probably matters a fair bit for them. Okay. All right. Okay. Sneaky Snacker. Good card. Yes. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. In for 1. We need to find something. I kind of just want to draw an Eidolon so we can do this thrilling discovery off the top, you know? My gosh, just 2 mana draw 3 cards. It's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Alright, we do have the Eidolon. So we do a thrilling now. Makes sense. We can discard the 2 Eidolons. It's just more if they have graveyard hate for it, which their deck obviously runs. You could safety net a little bit if you wanted to. But haven't drawn anything that we want just yet. We're likely just going to be going Pursue and then discarding the Eidolons again. The strands is going to be best because we're probably going to be using it both sides of it. At least these aren't grab a prize. Yeah, kitchen imp. Okay. Again, it's kind of like 2 boats, you know. sailing past each other. Yep. In for 5, pretty good. Our hands a little bit grosser. We're not going to do this Boros Garrison just yet. Untapped land does help. Let's just go pursue. Try and find something good here. And we will just return them both. There's no reason not to. We will discard 1. Let's go. The other option as well was could have just Faithless Looting. Okay, we're probably just going to get rid of this in the land. Rid of this. I think we do 1 strands now because we've got the other strands. Maybe just get rid of the Boros Garrison. We can discard the strands when we need to. Yeah. We're still quite a while off winning this game, which I'm a little bit worried about now. So we'll play the Plains, play Tireless Tribe. I guess it just stays alive though. We really need the miss. Maybe we do need to run the Fling actually. We go rid of the Tunnel. And they're bashing for 5 full gripper cards as well. The Strands helps, I guess. There's 2 Snackers. Okay. We're kind of on like a 2-turn claw. Oh, I mean, they can't bring them in this turn, so. And then madnessing that in. Lots of flyers this time around. At least the Prismatic Strands, we can just go Tireless Tribe. We're probably still actually going to be going so it survives everything. We'd probably just be discarding a strands and just naming black, and then we can block the Epicure, not take any damage. I have faith. That's what I'm getting at here. I mean, that's the inside out, so that's most of the combo now. So let's just go play this tribe. And I really want to hit a pursue here and try and get something to win the game, you know? They can both come back. Yes. Because we'll be using this discard anyway to the Tireless Tribe. Gain some life. You just discard this. Alright, still not any part of the combo. We might be doing a Hail Mary. Discard the Eidolon, I guess. We can't need a Hail Mary escape tunnel or something like that. If they can't attack with everything, otherwise we will cook them. Alright. Let's go to blocks, block this, and then we'll just do the Prismatic Strands. If I was them, I probably would have kept the Epicure back. Discard the strands. And then use the strands naming black. At least we're not losing life for a little bit. Cast flashback. Gosh, this card's so good. And Spirit Mascot's a white card as well. How good. Can't make this up. And we just name black. We don't take any damage. I like that. I like a burn player's turn where nothing happens. Exactly what I wanted. So if they don't play a blocker, then we can cook them. We can cook them very well. Because we have the combo now. Them attacking with the... Okay, they're doing that. That's fine with me. They come into play tapped though, so they're not blocking. And then we have double Lauren's Escape. So we discard everything else, attack, and win. Unless they have a graveyard spell, then that's not good for us. Oh, they're doing madness stuff. Kind of fine. That just seals the deal then. Because we can discard everything else. Unless do they have a dart? They don't have a dart. 3, 6. I mean, they do gain 3 more life. Do we even have enough now? If we discard everything, let's go 3 to me. Another 3. Fire Blast isn't enough though. Remember that. Let's go land Bolt. No, it's still not enough. I think playing a land and giving up Bolt is like actually very legit because we might need to use all these cards to finish the game off. Okay, they've done that. Not good for us. So I'm just thinking about what I could do here. Is that I don't know if we play a land. So we got 4 lands. So we want to probably pursue the past, and then we get those 2. We discard the 2. Oh, Thrilling Discovery actually does more. Draws 3, and we just discard those 2 dinky cards, and then we can. I think we just do that, and we have the Lawrence Escape up for the Bolt. So how much does it go down? So we got 1, 2. We keep this, sorry, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 4, 5, 6, 7, 721. Kind of not enough. I think we still do it like this. We have to. I think what we do first is just Thrilling Discovery. Get those back. Oh no, we get them off the inside out as well. I think we good. Yes. Okay. Yes. Start this. Start this. Then we play a planes. I'm pretty sure we do, yeah. Play a planes. Discard everything except for 1 Lawrence Escape. Don't know if it's enough. A Fairy Macabre does ruin my life here. Don't discard the inside out. We need that. We really need that. Yeah, it's plenty. Yes, and then we did need them. We were very close to just losing the game. Yes. Yes. And before. Got this. Just discard it all in case there's like a Spitting Darkness or something, you know? For this. Alright, I'm working out this deck now. I'm working out this deck. You see what I mean now? We're purely combo mode, you know? We could have a Bolt. But they didn't. Damn, there we go. Alright. Let's see how we go here. This hand, look, it's good. Ish. We have the Tireless Tribe. I think we keep. So we use this Escape Tunnel to get a mountain. Which is a little bit sad, but it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. And then we just pass. Alright, so we're playing against, well, it could be a couple of things, but it's mainly probably Affinity. We are just going to play the mascot out here. A Thrilling Discovery would be absolutely iconic here. Discarding these crappy things and then... Ooh. Null Spellball. Is that card good against this deck? Let's find out, eh? Another Escape Tunnel. Well, we can't do too much. We could use this miss, I guess, but we could also just combo them next turn. Maybe we should have actually just played the Tireless Tribe because of that. But we can play this. Let's attack for 2. If they just tap out next turn, we've just cooked them. We'll just discard 5 and then win the game. Refurbished familiar. All right. I mean, good card. Let's just discard the snacker. They are an 18. Being a Wellspring. Okay. The other thing as well is we could just play 2 tribes out, attack with both. Spellbomb is a little bit annoying. So this mascot can get a little bit bigger as well, which is kind of nice. So let's just discard this. Let's use the miss. Because either way, they either use the spellbomb. Well, it's not there, but anyway, yes. Draw a card. Mascot. This is 5. So if we go, if you discard 3. Oh no, I was meant to in response. So just get to go. I think we honestly just attack. Play the garrison. Let's just attack with both. It replaces itself. We'll play the garrison, pick up like the mountain because we need double white, and then we can just play out our 2 other things. We draw a Thrilling Discovery, some Eidolons, we're in a pretty good spot. I mean, that Galvblast, the Spirit Mascot, would be in a little bit of strife. Right, mountains aren't as fun. Let's just attack with 3. I'm going to play 1 mountain, but then I'll just play the... Probably don't even need to be honest. 3 mana is kind of enough. Another mascot. We get cooked by a shaman. That's one thing. Let's keep the mountains in our hand actually, because if you draw a turn, that's 4, 8, 12, and we give it unblockable. So, well, we can do 8. New Enforcer. Okay. Come on, Thrilling Discovery. That's what I want. Snacker is not good here. Not good at all. I think we just... Let's just play 1 mountain. We'll say go. We're not dead until they play a Crockland Shaman, essentially. Build the Sewer Cam. Okay. Definitely not attacking with that. We got some like decent redundancy in what we have here in terms of... Yeah, they're not attacking. I'm worried about a Rebuke. Drawing more mascots is not the way we're going to win this game. We need to draw some Thrillings. Just drawing 2. Fair enough. Yep. Not attacking. They reckon it's bargaining that. Must be, what, a shaman then? Here's a shaman. Okie dokie. This screams like it's going to be a with a toxin analysis on top. Yes, please. I'm discarding both of these. A little bit late though. Please, at least we get that back. Again, I'm expecting the toxin analysis, so I think we just well, we can still pursue the past, I guess. Think about how I want to do this. We still pursue the past. We can't like Lauren's escape by any means. Yeah, they can We're expecting this. Let's see how far this snacker can take us, hey? It is a lot of life, though. At least we got some level of... Get rid of these now. Play the Crag. This means we have redundancy in these sneaky snackers. We can just attack with the sneaky snackers until the end of time. Play another Pursue, get this Eidolon back. We have graveyard redundancy. Let me just discard the snacker. 7 cards, that was a lot. The hot tamale. Alright, then Mirror Enforcer. 2 Mirror Enforcers, okay. 3 Mirror Enforcers, okay. And a Monitor. Okay. Holy crap. Yeah. You got me, dog. You got me. Yeah, that's a good hand. That's a good hand. So we don't really have anything for artifacts. Thing is, Prismatic Experience doesn't really work with the Toxin Analysis, Cryclone Shaman. So I'm actually, and it's by design, our deck's pretty good anyway against all their other stuff. Breath Weapon doesn't do a lot. We can just focus on combo, I guess. Fling's fine. Pursues are fine. Lightning Axes. I think we just cut some of the interaction. Just try and go low to the ground. Cut 1 more card. And I know these shenanigans are a lot better than the other ones anyway. What else to cut? Very close to just winning probably a mascot, to be honest. I'm just focusing on the combo. Mascots didn't feel that good. They could just block them and, you know. We're on the play. Look, let's keep this. We got mascot and we got discard outlets, and then we can just go frag mascot. Pursue the past. He'll probably even just a faith stone if we get anything good. Just a mountain, eh? Their lands must be a bit how you going. Okay. I'll play the garrison now. Just get rid of some of these lands. And then we can play mascot next turn. A little bit better. So we can get rid of this. Just get rid of a tunnel. Ooh, come on, play planes. We'll play the tribe now. And I mean, it's Galblast proof, which is nice. And then, yeah, I think we just try and squeak out the old Winnaroony. Playing Spellbomb here. There's a shenanigans. We can kind of force them to use their... So we can go Spirit Mascot. I want to set the shenanigans for... maybe like Enforcers. We could just cook that though now. I feel like they'll use the Spellbomb though if we use the Pursue, which I'm kind of into. Do that. Try and get the snacker out, and then otherwise we'll start using shenanigans. I still think because we're running white, we should just run Dust to Dust. Like, it is just one of the best cards against Affinity. Discard the escape tunnel, I reckon. Right, just more of the other stuff. Okay. That's fine. I think I'm fine with that. Pick up the planes. Reckon for 1. Definitely doesn't say exile, you know, but alas. Right, they don't have any blue. The mana's a bit hate going. Okay. I think now we'll take for 1 and just play 2 mascots out. And the shenanigans doesn't do much here. But like if they just hard cast out a a Mirror Frost or something, we can just shenanigans it, and then that's that. Imagine if it was just a Dust to Dust though. Like, I think it's just a bit cute, that's all. Oh, I have to sack a land. Okay. The thing with Affinity is like they just draw the wrong half of their deck and then this happens. They're just playing our Drossford Bridge. The turn was just playing a Drossford Bridge, sacrificing it, drawing 2 cards. It's a real spin of the wheel, you know? Alright, deck. Lauren's Escapes. That's not what I really want. I want to hold on to this tireless tribe, to be honest, because if we get a miss, then we can just... If we have a miss, we'll just be winning here. We can just discard a bunch and then be on our way. And Shenanigans is a sorcery as well. Like, sure, we can hit this Vault of Whispers, but... And we will. That's exactly what we're going to be doing, but still. No way to... That now spell bomb was very good. Alright, they just tap black for it. Fair enough. Let's just go to attacks. I'm kind of tempted just to dredge. At least we get a counter on this Spirit Mascot. And then if they play a threat that they can block with, we'll play this. Kill the planes. This is not how the deck was intended to be played, I don't think. Alright, Crackland Shaman. There it is. Well, I think that's kind of fine. I kind of don't want to do that. Yeah, I want a fresh card. Let's attack with both. Okay. Play lands, they go. Bit wild. Okay. This is fine because we can just use our Lauren's Escapes. If they want to use anything else. Maybe we could have responded to this, I guess. Well, if you want to just... I think we're winning with the Spirit Mascot now anyway. Okay. Well, we can just play this tribe next turn, then that's fine. They will fizzle. You just have a mountain in play. But at least we can play this tireless tribe. Oh, you just have another shaman. Alright. Welp. Nope. 2 tireless tribes. There we go. Do we want to play both? They're on 12. This feels insane, but I'm playing this. I'm playing my 2-2. This is unhinged. Yeah, what the hell is this game, man? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Let's just run it back. I still want a combo. I still want a combo win. Can we keep a hand of 7? I think that's what we need to do to show you like this deck's not crap. It's good. It's a good deck. I can get behind this. So we can play tap land. Again, I want a Dust to Dust. That's all I really want. I could just get a plains. No, let's just play the Crag. We'll go Crag into Crag. Tireless tribe. Alright, they're playing that. Yeah, well, alright, let's play a tireless tribe. Play a Crag. Say go. We'll probably just fire off like a Thrilling Discovery, just get some stuff going. They got a Blood Fountain, a little bit slow, that's okay. I'm not F16 because of Gal Blast, so I need to be mindful of that. Alright, that's good. Let us just Thrilling Discovery Oh no, we're not winning. We're not like getting this turn. So let's just attack for 1. And let's go Thrilling Discovery. We can go red, white. Have Garrison pick up a crag because we might just want to get rid of one of the crags, to be honest. Thrilling Discovery. Yes, please. We'll discard Eidolon and probably. I mean, we've got Fling now. Probably get rid of the Escape Tunnel. Yeah, why not? Let's just get rid of this. Okay, so we got the combo. It's more if they can actually, and we can do it at instant speed as well. So we do it when they tap out, which is going to be the plan. So we can just discard like a anything really. Well, there's that. Another Mirror Enforcer. I mean, a Lauren's Escape will just lock this up. Okay. Lauren's Escape. No. We can't win on the spot here. But we can, so we've got 4-8. So we might just play a land. And say go, and then we can maybe Escape Tunnel next turn. It's like, they could very well have Cast Down or Galvanic Blast here, which is what I'm mindful of. We can just sculpt our hand a bit better, and maybe that's what we do. But we're still discarding. We could play another Tireless Trap. I'm mindful of a Crackland Shaman. I think we go for it, to be honest. Who cares if they have it? Or we could wait till next turn and then we can do the Escape Tunnel plus Inside Out. Yeah, let's wait. Let's just go Windscarred Crag, go. And then next turn we can go discard everything, Inside Out. I guess they respond to the Inside Out. They can't respond to a Fling though. That's the thing. That's the thing with Fling. I wouldn't mind getting a Lauren's. Let's just do a Discovery. It's pretty free to do so. Get that back, and we just discard a Pursue. Because we can always just load it back up again. We can find another Inside Out. Yes, bring that back. This deck's genuinely hard to play. Yes, discard this in a Pursue, please. Alright, we've got a Lauren's Escape now. So now we can do all the stuff and use a Lauren's Escape to keep us going. We're on 27 as well, so we've got plenty of life. Alright, let's do the thing now. So we'll play this. Let's discard and discard. Discard. Maybe they might have a Macabre, I guess. What are we on? We're on 17. Let's do an Inside Out first. Looking for an answer, it appears. Yes, please. Then don't do the Inside Out just yet. We go discard. Yeah, there we go. We had the win. Sorry about that. All right, so just leading off for the County Garden first. So I know Lord Bradley. So when in Rome. All right, we're just gonna get a tapped Plains. Do it all now as well. Planes and say go. And then next turn, we're just Thrilling Discovery, just chuck away two of these Eidolons. Some say we probably have too many. We need to draw more Thrilling Discoveries. We kind of need to set up a way to do a big turn with like obviously the combo. But we need to play around like removal. Lightning Axe is not good. It's not good at all. We will just what do we even do here? Bog's good. Bog good card. Bog do the thing that we don't want it to do. Think about how we want to go sideboard wise as well in this kind of matchup. Drawing multiple inside outs is not what I wanted on my bucket list today. We can actually inside out those. Kind of cool. We are just going to play a Crag, otherwise we have to discard to land count here. So now we just got 7, we'll pass. And we're probably just going to go Plains, return the Pursue the Pass, and discard the Snacker. Get back the Eidolon. Unless they exile our graveyard again, which would be sad. Alright, they've exiled our graveyard again. Alright, we need to draw something now. Otherwise, we're using this inside out on this plant token, which is probably not a good idea because they can probably... Wow, so much graveyard hate. It's probably not good for us, this matchup. I'm feeling. Another inside out. Well, I think we just play a Crag and say go. 3 inside outs are a bit much. And normally they run so much Fanatical Offering, so it's not really worth it to this plant token. Unless they're tapped out and they can't do it. Right, now I feel kind of good just to do it here. So we'll just inside out this. Just to draw a card. Yeah. We need to draw some Pursues, otherwise we're in dire straits here. Are we getting to the point where we're just playing the Sandstorm Eidolon? Feels horrendous. We are. Yeah. Let's just get rid of this, I guess. And we're pretty cooked, to be honest. I mean, we could play this. You know what? Let's just play the Eidolon. Feels awful. And then we just Boros Garrus and pick up a mountain, I guess. If this somehow survives some miraculous way, maybe we're okay, but we just, yeah, our hand's probably a little bit too slow. We need to be a little bit faster against Gardens. Yeah, they got us here. We'll just go to the next game. All right, so sideboard wise, what do we bring in against Lord Bradley? Well, these Lawrence Escapes are pretty good. These can be not that good against the Crypt Rats. Shenanigans, I think we kind of need to bring for the Spell Bombs to trigger those, sadly. And yeah, I'm not just a big fan of these. I think we do want to go full combo mode. The Lightning Axes I'm not too hot on. We can cut those. Inside outs are pretty crucial. Thrillings, Discoveries, all that are pretty good. So don't run too many graveyard things. We just cut a Fling, I guess, and we can run it like this. Yeah, so the Shenanigan has to kind of just hit the Spell Bomb. It's annoying that it's not a instant, because then we're kind of back behind. Yeah, let's keep it. It's not good if they have a Spell Bomb, but I think we just go Crag, pass, and then we can go hopefully just draw a Pursue, but we can just Faithless Looting the Snacker away. Let's just Faithless Looting first. See what we hit. Discard this. We're more white base, we just discard a mountain. Play the Crag and say go. And we're likely just gonna be like flashing back this this Faithless Looting, to be honest. Feels dreadful, but they also might just go okay, that's good, no bog. I'm happy keeping a there's another snacker. Well, let's just bring back one snacker. We kind of have to. So we'll go Faithless Looting. And we will discard. I mean, I haven't seen any graveyard stuff yet. Just discard these two. Get them back. Maybe the snackers are good enough. Hard to know. At least we can cycle them around. Well, I got a swamp now. At least we got a way to. Yep. I wonder if they want to crack that now or not. I can see myself using this mist otherwise. Pathing Blade. That's pretty good, and then they can crack. We might be using this mist just to get around. That's a shenanigan. Let's go land. Shenanigans is kind of not what we want. But I think I might just mist anyway. Just to get back the Eidolon in case we draw a Pursue. Right, yeah, let's just tag one of these. Sad we're losing both snackers, but we'll find our mascots. Where are they? Well, there's a tireless tribe, and we've got a Lawrence Escape. Oh, we've used the mist now. That's the thing. We'll pass. The escape tunnel and the fling's kind of like much for much, since they all do the same kind of thing, you know. And the Tarthing Blade is going to be a bit hectic with this tireless tribe. Kind of tempted just to play the Sandstorm Eidolon in that case. No to this. I don't think we really need to play it. So this is good if we. I kind of want to play just play the Sandstorm Eidolon. The other option is Fling's not good, and so I would cut one as well. It was pretty cooked. A Tarthing Blade kind of ruins us. Let's just play this. I don't really mind if they get rid of this because we can bring it back. Recursive, and then like we can go get a probably actually keep the escape tunnel round because we can give it unblockable to go around the monarch creatures. Was a Tarthing Blade. Well, at least we did the right thing here. Well, if they have another Tarthing Blade, it's going to be the issue. No to that. Well, we got the combo. Let's just play this and pass. We have to just try and go for it next turn. We do have double Lawrence Escape. We've been through 2 Tarthing Blades. Hopefully, yeah, so play that. That's pretty good, actually. I do like that. Because then we can get our Sandstorm back, fill up our hand a little bit more. Let's try this other snuff out. How many do they have? Another one? Alright, they did have a triple. At least the Thrilling Discovery is kind of good. We can get rid of this. We get back our Eidolon, hopefully. 3 cards. Alright, deck. No, we don't want to do that. Let's Thrilling Discovery, get back our Eidolon, discard the Eidolon in this fling. Please. Yes. Discard this, discard this. We don't need that just yet. Right. Lands galore is not where we want it to be. Let's just play this pick up a Crag. Life gain, I guess, is not too bad. Oh no, let's just pick up things. Much of a muchness. And pass. So we really need to draw something. If they do play a graveyard spell, I am going to inside out. I might even inside out that plant token if they tap and keep one land back. Just so we can get this Eidolon back in our hand. So we might be playing it here. They're pulsing that. Okay. Them playing a giant troll is not where I want to be. But let's just play this. Get rid of the last garden. Get our dude back. Please. No, I don't want to do that. We get another one. Okay. I think Tireless Tribe is where we need to be. So probably drawing another Thrilling Discovery is going to be where we want to be, or a Pulse. A Pursue, sorry. And just playing a giant troll. Thorn of the Black Rose, kind of worse. 2 cards. Good to see how this matchup goes anyway. No, we don't want to worry about that for the mill. It's not land. Before, I think we just play this out. And we'll play the Crag tapped. We'll give it indestructible, and then maybe we can take it next turn and I don't know, play something. We do need to luck into something though. We fought through a lot through this tribe. I think we kind of essentially need to draw another Tireless Tribe and just pray that that is enough. Is it sad I'm probably going to use this Lauren's Escape on this Sandstorm Eidolon? I smell a third Typhon Blade coming our way though. Not attacking. Makes sense. Okay, what do we draw? No, we don't want to do that. Alright, we draw a Sneaky Snacker, which is not that fantastic. Let's give this unblockable. Take the Monarch, and then play our other Eidolon. That is the plan. That is the plan. Alright, let's see if they have another cast down, eh? This is wild that this is where it's come down to. We're playing Eidolons. 4 mana 2/2s. Alright, resolves. That's good. Put on the bottom. Get around that at least. Do you have the instant speed collect evidence thing? What was this? Oh, Eviscerators. Right. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, let's attack. I don't want to use this turn to miss. I think we still have to win with the combo at some point. We get the Monarch. Let's play land in case we do want to miss though. Play out our other Eidolon. So we could use this ability, sacrifice this creature to prevent the next free damage that would be dealt to any target. Oh, I guess I have to read the text on Aura Eidolon if that target's players. Aurora. I don't know if it does. I don't think it does. Apologies. Right, we get a draw. We have another one now. Okay. I'm going to just click it. We can target ourselves. Okay, that's good. So it says here, prevent the next 3 damage that would be dealt to any target this turn. Actually, I should have oh crap. I should have missed it. Inside it out, the Thorn of the Black Rose. That was the play. That was the play. This prevents the damage though, I think. But I would rather not have that in play. We've somehow stolen the Monarch. Alright, Limbus, very good. And at least we can inside out, we can play this Aura Eidolon. And then like we can block or whatever, and then we can inside out the Thorn of the Black Rose and then get back all our all our Eidolons. Value, mate, value, let's go. Oh, this is gonna annoy me. this shenanigans. Well, let's play this one. This Sneaky Snacker is rotting in our hand. Alright. I think we hold on to the plains in case we get another tireless tribe. And then what we'll do is we will block the Thorn and then we'll just target it. Hopefully with an inside out. Makes sense? We're drawing lots of cards, it's nice. Oh, what is happening? Ideally, we want to block. If they don't play another creature, we can just block this Thorn. They might just get another Thorn of the Black Rose though, and then we're not in a good spot. We need to pursue to get rid of some of this the Sneaky Snacker and stuff. Defiling that. Okay, alright. Same thing as before, we just do this. For the next 3, we get the Monarch again. I have a feeling they're going to be... Oh, Crypt Rats is a good one. That's a cool way to deal with it. But we can inside out the Thorn of Black, so they do it for 3, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and they do it for 2. The Crypt Rats. Oh. They don't have to, and it gives Rats away everything. We just take it back to our turn, I think. Now let's try and draw something good. No, that's not good. Plains is not cutting the mustard. But we can inside out and try and draw something. Do that. Not the best use of what we have going on, but drawing a card into a pursuit is going to be quite crucial, I think. And then probably drawing like another inside out, and so we play. Yeah, another inside out I think is what we want, because we play. We play. Then if we can swap the power and toughness of their Thorn, if they try and do a double Crypt Rats. The other thing is maybe I should have just inside it out before on their turn, and then I could have just done 2. They take out the lightning axes. Wayfaring Macabre. That's pretty good. Let's just go pursue the past. Discard the Snacker. More about that. And now our problem is, I mean, same as last time. The land. I think we're playing the Eidolon and force him to. If we had more mana, if we did the inside out last turn, then we would have had enough mana to go Eidolon and then inside out that Thorn. And we have to kind of play it here as well. The other option is we can just pursue. Maybe we pursue, get rid of the Sandstorm Eidolon, and then get a tireless tribe. Discard this. We can't play that unless they want to get rid of this. Then we do that. Yeah, why not? Force them to. Oh no, because I targeted that. Right. No, I screwed up there. Not good enough. They just hit that for 2, then they can get us with that. I think that's a GG. I forgot about the swap for that. So really what I should have done is just not played mascot. But really, they can just ping everything and then get it back for 2. Pretty good. Although we can play the Sandstorm Eidolon again. I will play it out. I'm interested. Did you get another draw off that? I want a tireless tribe though. That's what I want. They probably should have kept in the lightning axes. I forget about these crypt rats sometimes. I'm using that and then I don't have to use the crypt rats then. Kraken for 2. I think it's the crypt rats are so repeatable here. At least we can attack with the sneaky snack. If that doesn't work, we can play the Sandstorm Eidolon. Four, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we'll play it out. That's a hot tamale. But now we can actually take both. Unless they do it now. If I was them, I'd probably just do this now. Otherwise, we can inside out and save it. Or even going, yeah, playing land. If they haven't played land, they can explore and then do it for 1. I'd probably do that now. Yeah. Strong, hit a land. Okay, they hit a land. Yeah. Okay, so at least we can take both, but we're pretty cooked from this perspective. No, do not want to mill. Pursue the past, eh? Alright, let's attack. And let's take this back. I've got to tell you, I've never inside outed before. Inside out that. And at least they lose their crypt rats. Let me draw a card off this as well. Okay, I'm sorry, this game's gonna keep going. Apologies. I would love a lightning axe in this day and age. We take everything. Let's go get a basic. And then we basically need a way to... I don't think we do though. We need to draw something else really. Just gonna draw off this monarch. And this can keep bashing in as well. Get a planes, I guess. We don't really want any more of these planes anymore. So let's pursue first. Try and get like a mascot or something. I think we're just discarding like a planes. The escape tunnels might come into effect here, you know. Good lands. Mascot's interesting. So let's go. I mean, we can't play it all, can we? Just play the Eidolon. Maybe just play a crag tab, to be honest. And then next turn we can just make a giant spirit. Hopefully we can just attack with this sneaky snack and just get the damage in. I mean, we're probably just gonna be taking 6, 8. We'll play this mascot. They could also just have, they got 5 cards, so they can just play Crypt Rats. Oh, that's a brutal one. All our pursues go away now. I think that's all though. We didn't have anything else specific. Oh, 1 fling, 2 Lawrence escapes. At least we don't have to deal with that silly mill effect. Yeah, we just take this. We just F6 through it. Yeah, they get all that. Do I have to stack this, do I? Get the initiative. And it'll just be more if they get rid of one of our creatures now. I think both will attack. Definitely have more damage than us. Yeah, they're just looking for some spot removal to get rid of some of the stuff. Or returning the Crypt Rats to play is another excellent choice. Or at Arms of Hadar, that's pretty good. Pretty good. And there's a campfire. Okay, we're pretty cooked. Let's just see what we draw. I mean, we can also just play it out for funsies. Say no to this. I think we have to just get lucky off this Faithless Looting, to be honest. So, the Spirit Mascot. If we make it big enough as well. Okay. Snack it back. We'll play the Tireless Tribe. Hey. I think we have 1 more Inside Out, so we'll just flash back the Faithless Looting again though first. Let's just have a look. So we have Inside Out, Inside Out. Oh no, we've used all that Inside Out. So this Tireless Tribe is just a blocker now. We have to win with the Spirit Mascot. We've used them all. Let's do Faithless Looting. Try and get this Eidolon back. More Tireless Tribes. Let's get rid of the Garrison. I don't know. I want these escape tunnels. I think we're going to be using. And we'll play 1. Another 1. Play 1 tunnel out and say go. Just it's an interesting game. I think now that all the Inside Outs are gone, we're pretty cooked. I think we probably need to keep a hand that's more Spirit Mascot-y. But then, I mean, the Defiles, at least we can survive that with the Tribes, but yeah. What we do here is we try and just block this Avenging Hunter if we can with the Mascot. Well, we don't have many mascots left. We probably just meant to just field it all, take it all. Yeah, like we have to discard 2 cards to make that work. I don't really want to do. Right, we'll do it with this one. It's for 7, 8. Cards playing. Pretty sure it's 8, 7, 8. They're insiding first. So it should go to 9. Now I think is we just mill them out. That is another option. This. I think because we draw too quickly anyway, so I don't think milling them out is the way to go. They're definitely more power than us. we put stuff on this sneaky snacker, but there was some cool plays with the white one and protecting it and whatnot. But I think we're pretty cooked here now. Let's just see what we draw, but we'll probably just concede. That's spell bomb. Yeah, GG's. GG's. All right, so this was the deck. Generally, it was actually pretty hard to play, to be honest. Like, I could tell if you got reps in this, you could get really good, and then you can work out definitely what hands to keep. The thing that probably only looked odd in this list was the flings, but I think probably just because I haven't played these games that much, we probably need to see if the fling actually really works. I mean, Escape Tunnel does the same kind of thing anyway. I'd kind of rather some level of interaction or something like that. Like you run more strands or more Lawrence escapes to keep the combo going, just Escape Tunnel. But yeah, I think that's probably the only thing. Sideboard, I think I'm happy with the sideboarding. With these kind of decks with the combos, you have to be very mindful of how much protection spells you come in versus like interacting on the combo and what the engine is of the deck. So 4 Lawrence escapes can feel like a lot, but I guess against real hard control, you want the 4. I've always kind of eat around like the 3 copies instead of 4. But yeah, I think probably what I don't like is the shenanigans. I'd rather honestly them just being like a dust to dust or something like that. I think that just work better against like the Affinity builds, and then also just being able to hit the indestructible lands is just quite important. Like that could be just a revoke existence. I understand you can mill it and bring it back, but casting that for 2, I guess it comes back from the dredge. Like casting that for 2s, it just feels a bit like I think you want the artifact removal for a reason. Anyway, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.